So hi everyone, I'm Sujan from CSC branch from third sem GME. So we are explaining today the parallel sorting with parent and child processes. This code includes the library functions of windows.h, studio.h, stdlib.h, string.h, limits.h. And the main program setup is program handles 10 million numbers, is array size of 10 million. Each handles 1 million number, that is child array size, uses Windows and C standard libraries for operation. Memory management is main array created using malloc for initial storage, checks if the memory allocated is successful or not, uses errors handling to report memory allocation failures. Size of a memory is 10 million. Size of integers. Created shared memory is create file mapping and the named as local shared memory. Makes memory rewritable and readable. That is page read and write. Maps view of file for access. Map view of file. Copies main data and shared memory uses memory. Creates 10 child. This is process creation that creates 10 child processes in a loop. Starting position in array, number of elements to part, uses create process windows, API, stores process information in arrays and handles process creation errors. So process synchronization is that works as waits for all child processes to complete and uses wait for signal object for each process. Closes process handle for completion, ensures all sorting is done before merging. So this was my part and next will be continued by Jeevan.
Hi, I'm Jeevan. I'm here to explain the array operations and merging. And firstly, the random array generation. The function generate the random array fills initial array, creates a random number between 0 to 9999, uh, uses the standard random function, fills the entire array of 10 million elements. At the second part, merge function setup creates a temporary array for a merged result, allocates the memory for a tracking indices, uses the calloc to initialize the indices to 0, handles the memory allocation failures. And at third, merging process, uh, tracks position in each sorted segment, finds the minimum value amount current numbers, places the smallest number in result array, updates the indices for used segments, continues until all the numbers are processed. When it comes to a memory handling in a merge, creates a temporary array for a merge result, allocates the array for tracking the indices, and also the freeze all the temporary memory after the merge, and at last the copies final the result back to a main array. When it comes to a final operation, unmaps the shared memory view, closes the shared memory handle, as well as the freeze the memory array main array memory and reports the successful completion. This was my part, and further part will be continued by Vinay.
Hi friends, myself Vinay. I am going to present the child program. First step, program setup and memory access. In that the program arrangement, the program accepted by the command line arguments and it start the index where when to begin sorted in the arguments and say how many numbers to be sorted and the arguments checks at the start using array and values converted from the string into the integers. Next, shared memory access. It open existing sharing the memory using the open file mapping and it looks from the memory named called as local or shared memory and it requests all the access right like file under slash map under slash all under slash access and it creates a view of shared memory using the map view file and it includes the error checking in the both the operations. And last step is error handling. It checks if the correct number of the argument is provided or not and it verifies the shared memory operated successfully and and it ensures the memory mapping succeeds, and it reports the specific error code if something fails or not, and it will clean up the errors and it will give the clear output. Next, my friend Kirtan will continue.
Hi, I am Kirtan. I am going to explain continue part of a child process. Main sorting function. Sort array function uses CQ sorts algorithm, and it takes pointer to array section and size, and it sorts number in ascending order and uses size of int for element size, and it works directly in shared memory. And compare function. In compare function, it needed by qsort, and it takes two white pointers as arguments and converts white pointers to integer pointers. And program cleanup. In program cleanup, it view of a shared memory. It closes a shared memory handle and returns success code and ensures proper resource release. Yeah, this is the output of the parent process block of code. And next is uh, this is the output of the child process block of code. And this was our presentation. Thank you.